Because here's the biggest problem. The damn chest in this Infernal Horde instance, there's going to be a chest there that drops items that always roll greater affixes. So it must have stemmed from just all the people bitching and saying how they just want the items with greater affixes. And, like, of course they want the items with greater affixes. You know, this is a treasure hunting game. The whole fucking point is to go around and find treasure. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, if you can't find all the treasure instinctively, what we do is we're like, well, give me the treasure. I can't find it. Give me more of the treasure. And what's happening is these devs are giving us the treasure now. The problem is, there's a few problems. It's a layered issue, but one of the problems is this is going to be the only area we're going to want to farm. Why would I want to farm anywhere else if I'm guaranteed to at least get a greater affix on my legendary if I farm this certain chest? You know what I mean? So we're just going to be farming that damn chest the whole time. And here's the other problem. What's going to happen next season? It's just going to cause escalation, because right now everybody who just wants the one greater affix are like, I just want one of the greater affix. What's going to happen next season is they're going to say, well, I want the ones with 2 greater affixes. You know, and then what's going to happen? They're not going to find them, and then they're going to keep complaining, and then other devs are going to be like, okay, so we have a chest now that always has the greater affixes on the items. And then they'll be happy for just a minute until they get all the items, then they'll quit playing. And then they'll say, well, I want the ones with 3 greater affixes, you know, and then the next season they're just going to have to give us all the items with the 3 greater affixes. It's just complete bullshit. The fact that they're implementing it in this way, I just think that's a really, really bad decision. Now, there's a big difference from what we as consumers or players want and what we need. You know what I mean? A lot of the gratification in these games, whether or not we know it, is from the pursuit. It's from the hunt. It's not from actually having all the shit. You know what I mean? Because once you have all the shit, it's just game over. So I didn't really see that in this patch. They're not talking about runes or super rare items. You know, it's just they're just going to give us all the shit. Is kind of the problem here. And when they do that, that ruins the damn game. This is a treasure hunting game. So in a treasure hunting game, it's important that there's always treasure out there that you can still potentially find. You know what I mean? So there should be tiers and tiers of more rare stuff. But the problem is once they give you, or once you attain all the treasure, it's just game over. And it's just unbelievable that people are complaining about the greater affix ones. Like they're saying, well, I can't find one with the greater affix. The greater affix isn't even that interesting. It just makes your numbers just a tiny bit higher. So if they're bitching about that, and they're just going to give us that now from the chest, it just seems like they're less and less likely to have these chase items that are actually game-changing, that are hard to find. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, I think that's a problem. That they're going to have these chests that always drop greater affix items. This is just going to cause escalation. And it's fucked up, because the game's about finding treasure. You know what I mean? It's important that there's always treasure to find. And you could say, well, Iceman, I don't want to play this game because I'm not going to find all the treasure. But that's the point. You know what I mean? Like, you don't quit because you know you're just not going to find all the treasure. It's like being a real-life treasure hunter. Like, if you want to go and explore the oceans or something, and somebody tells you, well, hold up, why are you going to go explore the oceans? You're never going to find all the treasure that's down in there. You're not going to be like, okay, you're right, I'm never going to find all the treasure, I'm just going to quit, I'm not going to go treasure hunting. You're going to be like, oh, damn. Really? There's that much treasure in there? Like, it's just going to be fuel for the course. It's going to be emboldening. And to be like, okay, well, there must be a lot of treasure. I'm going to start digging. And yeah, I'll probably never find it all, but there's always going to be something new to find. You know what I mean? It emboldens your chase. If you just find all the fucking treasure, it's game over. But I don't know. It sucks that they're going this direction. Because there needs to be some of those chase items, and hopefully when Path of Exile 2 comes out, they're gonna cause some incentive for Blizzard to not be afraid to have chase items still. You know what I mean? They shouldn't be afraid to hold some things back and be like, no, these are going to be really rare. All right, you're not all going to get one. You know, then they're going to be like, no, give me it, me, I want it. The kids are going to be doing that, but then Blizzard, they need to hold their ground and be like, no, you're not going to get them. You're most likely not going to get them. Like, you're going to get all these items. We're making a bunch of cool things, all sorts of cool items. See, the thing is, the loot pool, ideally, in a game like this, should be limitless, all right? There should just be tiers and tiers and tiers of rarity. So, yeah, you're never going to find it all. But you're going to... Because the more tiers of rarity there are, the more variation it's going to stimulate. Because then you might accidentally find one that's way up here. And then all of a sudden you're showing off this cool new skill that you're doing that nobody else can do. They're like, holy shit, how'd you do that? You're like, well, it's RNG. I just found the damn thing. You'd be like, oh, you're probably not going to be able to find it. But they're going to be able to look what I found. I found this one. And they found one that was like up here that you didn't find, but you found the one that was way up here. You know what I mean? Ideally, that's how it needs to be. But we're just totally pulling away from all that. And they're just like, fuck it, just have it all. And that's why it's just shocking to me how what's being complained about are like, I want the one with the greater ethics. Like, the greater ethics isn't even that game changing. You know, just makes your numbers just a little higher. It's just unbelievable that's what they're bitching about. And now Blizzard's giving it to them. But comment below your thoughts on these matters and like this video if you will. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace be with you.